back to Worldwide Wednesdays, where we talk all things internet culture, pop culture trends, and what you can find on the web.
Yep, and with a big one today. It's just internet trends that we have been seeing recently, good, bad, whatever it is. Mia, this was your idea.
It was.
I want to hear your thoughts first.
So the idea behind this kind of question is like, what are we seeing on our Explore pages, our For You pages? What do we see as trending, and what do maybe letting people in a little bit of the content that we kind of consume on the internet? Yeah.
Cool. You want to start?
Oh, no, you can start.
I'll start.
Do it.
So right now I'm getting a lot of
Oh, I know why you wanted to
reels
start.
and a lot of just news on the recent trade of Myles Garrett and Jared Verse.
I saw you posted that on your story.
And he talked about this at the beginning of a weather hit yesterday.
Did he really?
Yes.
For context, Myles Garrett, if you don't know who he is, he's a defensive lineman for the Cleveland Browns. I grew up a massive Browns fan.
Why?
Why? Yeah, why is
My
that?
dad is from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Born and
okay.
raised. Yeah.
Okay.
And so I am a Cleveland sports fan, right? So huge Browns fan. But anyway, Myles Garrett, he was kind of the bread and butter of the Cleveland Browns. And them trading him away hurt me because, I grew up with Myles Garrett as the defensive lineman for the Cleveland Browns. Now, whether or not this impacts us in the future, I don't know, because Jared Verse certainly is a great player, but it's Myles Garrett. He's I think, arguably the best defensive end in the league right now as we speak.
It reminds me of when Patrick Kane got traded from the Chicago Blackhawks for my Chicago Blackhawks, where you grow up watching your idol, and I'm not the biggest NFL follower, so you'll have to tell me, but if he's he was supposed to be a legacy player, Myles Garrett seemed to be.
Yeah.
Right?
He honestly, he already is a legacy player. Again, he's a future Hall of Famer for sure. One of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, so I feel your pain when they get traded out of nowhere, right?
Out of nowhere, nobody expected it. I just happened to scroll and I look at an Adam Schefter post, and it's saying Myles Garrett traded to the Los Angeles Rams, and my heart sunk. And it's still, I'm still kind of recovering, guys. I'm going to be honest. I'm still, yeah.
You got some time before the season hits, so hopefully it's going to feel weird opening night.
Being a Browns fan, you never really recover. I'll be honest. So it's kind of, you guys, the Bears, you guys killed it this past year.
We did.
Yeah.
The Bears. The run was crazy, and they're actually, I haven't been kind of going off. I haven't really been following too much about their new stadium, but they're not going to Indiana.
What?
No.
Oh, this is the first
They
time
are
hearing
not.
this.
But
Okay.
they are, I believe, as of right now, the plan is to move out of Soldier Field in downtown Chicago to go about an hour west of the city in Arlington Heights, which would actually be closer to where my family's from. But yeah.
That's funny because we'd been talking about this. Evan's big Chicago boy, and then my family's in Indianapolis, so you were having a little bit of a back and forth.
It's just, you can't move a historic franchise like the Bears, at least out of the city, and to go to, what was it, Gary, Indiana? It was something like that?
I want to say it was Gary.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Isn't Gary the murder capital of Indiana?
Of Indiana, I bet, yeah. And check our sources on that. And
that's why I side-eyed first. That's unconfirmed. Someone would like to confirm that for us.
Yeah, so.
I will say, leaving Soldier Field.
That's a big deal as well.
That is a huge deal. You had the '85 Bears in that stadium.
I know.
A lot of history in that stadium.
What's that?
One of the greatest defensives of, it was a whole period, right?
Yeah, the Bears won the Super Bowl
Dick
in
Butkus
85.
was.
Mike Ditka.
Yeah.
That's why you have the Super Bowl shuffle from that team. Oh man, I'll have to show you after all this. Get you caught up. The Fog Bowl. Oh man, that was a good one too. Mia, what about you? What about the trends you're seeing now?
Oh, the trends I'm seeing are very different.
Hey, that's the whole point of this. We want to hear
I know,
everyone's.
that's kind of what's funny is listening to it, and you guys have niche sports stuff.
Isn't
And
that the point of the internet?
I don't really get sports on my feed. I used to really get a lot of NHL content, and now not so much anymore. There were a couple like girls podcasts that were, I'm trying to think of what one was called. One was called like In the Penalty Box, and like that was really like kind of cutesy, but it was like these girls that were like super into hockey, but I don't know that they've been active anymore. So I don't get as much NHL content, which is the only place I'd see things like trades or whatnot. But the main things that I get on my feed, actually, I can tie this into Gulf Coast Jam a little bit. I was saying I don't follow a lot of country music gossip pages. However, they're always on my following page on Instagram. I get a whole lot of just like, I'm trying to think of what a single one is called, but when I tell you, because I don't follow them and I'm not actively checking for them, I don't even know what they're called. One is like Nashville something, but that's very, very broad, especially when it comes to country. But I knew a lot about Riley Green from these like country celebrity gossip pages, but didn't really know his music. Same thing with like when Zach Bryan was on a big streak of being in the press a lot. I knew way too much about every country artist's opinion of Zach Bryan because everyone and their mother apparently is tweeting about him all the time. And the amount of just different videos of him doing some crazy stuff was always on these little country gossip pages. So that's one thing I get a lot of. But the other thing that I get is a lot of savory girl content.
Can you explain what that is?
Never heard of that in my life.
Yeah.
Okay. So, one, do you guys know like 10 Fish Talk?
No.
Oh, tin fish?
Yeah, 10 Fish Talk.
I assume it's some people trying a bunch of different tin fish. I thought you said 10 fish at first. That's why I didn't know.
10 Fish.
Just like book talk is like talking about books. Tin fish
Yeah,
is my guess
10
on that.
Fish Talk. So it's a lot of people like trying different kinds of tinned fish. There's actually this one guy who does spin for tin, and he spins a wheel and it lands on like a kind of fish, and then he goes into like his massive collection of tinned fish, and then we'll like try one. But he's got some like crazy stuff in his like collection.
Such as? Like what's the craziest thing he spun and had to eat?
Oh my goodness. I feel like, he had some sort of like barnacles recently. They were shaped very strangely. And I was like it was very amusing to watch.
Yeah.
And I don't know, yeah.
That's. Ugh.
Like I couldn't even tell you everything that's on his wheel, because there's a bunch of stuff that's on it where octopus almost feels like too.
It's not even cooked, just straight out of a tin?
I don't know how it works. Fermented?
Yeah, I think that would probably be the term.
Maybe is the right.
Are you a sardines guy?
I don't like seafood.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
So you are not on tin fish
At
talk.
all.
That's where we
all.
lose you. Because I've put Evan on tinned fish.
Sardines, anchovies, some tinned mackerel I really like.
Oh, you do like the mackerel.
Yeah.
Salmon? Had you try salmon yet?
I don't know about tinned salmon, but I like cooked salmon, so why wouldn't I like tinned salmon?
It is a
It's
a little different. I would say like texture-wise, well,
yeah, I'll have to try it then.
like smoked tinned salmon I think is different than a lot of the salmon that I've had you have before.
Gotcha. So what is savory girl
Okay,
TikTok
so these two
specifically?
things like lead into each other, and I think because I was on, again, the way that web algorithms work, because I was on a lot of tinned fish talk, which again, sardines, anchovies, oysters, mussels, those are some of the main ones that I feel like a lot of
Is there a
people.
tinned cow talk?
Ew. I don't like the
Brisket?
I don't like the idea of that.
Steak? I don't know.
Can you tin those things? Can them?
I don't know. I'm just.
Being on tinned fish talk has led me down like a rabbit hole of trying to see if there's any local tinneries. Like if there's, because there's a lot of local like distilleries down here that are like hyper specific, but I didn't know, big seafood area, if anyone is tinning anything local and like to kind of highlight that, but I haven't seen anything yet, so if y'all out there know of anyone, let me know. But this ties back into Savory Girl TikTok is a lot of girls like doing, I call them like slop meals. And it's a lot of like onion and olives and a tinned fish and like tomatoes with like balsamic and like white wine vinegar. I actually have like a champagne vinegar that's really good. But it's just meals that are like specifically savory, like really, really savory. I get a lot of meal prep stuff, a ton of meal prep on my Explore page on Instagram.
And it just looks like a bunch of goop. That's why it's like slop.
I call it a slop meal because it's basically like I get a bowl and I just I call it my bowl of schlop because it's just like onions. Wait, no, it's like tomatoes, onions. I'll have like radishes in there, maybe some cottage cheese, anchovies, sliced like carrots and cucumbers, and then I just call it a day.
No, it sounds good. I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at just how you pronounce schlop.
Schlop.
And pronounce the P.
Oh.
Well, for me, I'll make this quick. I kind of, to tie in with some slop, a lot of AI slop is out there. I don't know about you guys, but meaning a lot of just garbage content being generated by AI just to get people to click and get some views that do nothing for the internet. You can't avoid them nowadays, I don't think. So.
And sometimes you don't even know if it's AI or not.
That's true. So like AI slop specifically, when I say that, is AI stuff where you can see a guy fall 1,000 feet and just bounce up, get up. Like, that's fake.
Yeah. We get two different kinds of like AI slop on our feeds though, because I feel like, for example, the other day you saw like a body cam. I feel like it was like a body cam thing or like a, I don't even know what it's called. Footage from like a convenience store. And you're like, there's no way that's real.
Security footage?
Yeah, like security footage that you've said like this doesn't like that can't be real. I feel like it was something with like a dog recently.
I don't remember. Oh. I think it was a robbery and like a fake robbery, obviously AI robbery, and like a bunch of aisles get knocked over, but just the way the physics worked, you could just tell it was AI slightly. But it's crazy the world we live in now, where you have to question some videos of their authenticity.
Well, I was gonna say, and this is where I was kind of going off of that, is like your AI videos that you get could be realistic, of like they look like body cam or they look like security footage, and you're like, that like looks a little strange. The AI slop that I get is so bad, where it's like, I'm scrolling through TikTok and like I think I made the mistake of like once watching through one because it was ridiculous, and now it's my entire For You page. It's so bad. But it's like, do you guys know the term like romantasy?
Romantic fantasy is my guess.
Yeah. And it's like these AI videos that's like I'm trying to think of a title of one and I'm like immediately embarrassed that these even come up on my page. But they're like, I was kidnapped by a dragon, and now my ex-husband found out. And then it's like, and it's like these AI, like perfect, like medieval, and like the voices are so strange, and they're all like so like perfect and blended, and the scripts are terrible, and it's so dramatic. It's like literally like a little soap opera that plays out on TikTok. It's bad.
It seems like one of those things that are so bad you can't look away.
I can't. And there's like a bunch of different like apps and stuff, and it's like $20 for a week if you want to watch the entire clip. Like some of them, I'm trying to think of like the names of some. There's like one that's called like Short Max or like Real Shorts, and it's just like it's so ridiculous. It's That's so funny. Ridiculous, and every single one is so. I don't know. I'm not even into like the romantasy thing. That's like really big again on like book talk. I'm just not like super into it, and yet I fall for the TikToks. I can't.
Can't look away.
Can't look away.
Man, that's how they get you.
And then I'm disappointed in myself too.
After you've gone through 20?
Yeah, like at this point, give me back like the Young Sheldon episodes and Big Bang Theory and House.
Yeah.
Chicago Med.
Yeah, it's true. People are making TV shows instead of clipping them nowadays, so. All right, well, I want you guys to tell me on my Facebook, Producer Evan, WJHG, what you guys are seeing on the internet now, and are you on any of these talks that we have got ourselves involved in, or what type of AI stuff are you seeing? Because you can't avoid it nowadays, so I'd be interested to know what you're seeing.
No, you can't avoid it.
Nope.
And even some of the content that's on there, like there's an option now to say that AI is used on photos or videos or whatever, and people don't even like check that box off.
We'll have to have a whole conversation on AI at one point. I think that'd be a good one. Scary one.
A lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
Dedicate a half hour.
We could do a full hour on that.
Alrighty, well thanks so much for joining us on this Worldwide Wednesday. When we come back, we'll be checking in with Sean Bro.